Hey, Anthony, LeBron said he felt like the early foul trouble impacted the way that you were able to play and potentially how aggressive you could be. What did you think that impact had for you, and how did you analyze the way the game went overall for you?
It had an impact. Um, picked up too early and come in and get the third. So it takes away the aggressiveness on both ends of the floor that I'm used to playing with. And, those guys like to um, take charges or whatever and, you know, try to draw offensive fouls. So it took away the aggressiveness a little bit. Still had to be better, still had to find ways to affect the game, on both ends of the floor. But it definitely took me out, um, and put a little bit too much pressure on the other guys.
That first quarter, you had 10 turnovers. LeBron noted too, many of them were between him and you. You guys are the leaders of the team. What did you see from an execution standpoint on offense, and how that might have impacted things?
Um, just silly turnovers. I mean, I had four offensive fouls, miscommunication on some passes, but we just have to be better overall. I mean, we'll be fine. Um, we make shots. We didn't defend at all tonight. Uh, you know, they made big shots, made some good plays. Um, Trust me, we'll be fine.
Well, what do you attribute some of that to? That when you say we didn't defend at all tonight, why do you think that was?
I just wasn't talking on the defensive end. Our schemes were set up for certain situations, and we didn't execute them. We were getting confused on a lot of things. They had wide open looks that they missed early and made late from three. We were letting Jimmy get into a strong hand too many times, get to the basket, getting and ones, or getting to the free throw line. Uh, we were letting guys get to the rim easily with no contact. Our low man help wasn't there tonight. We just had too many communication plays. And I think it's just a carryover from the first two games. First two games late in the game, we had a good lead. It didn't hurt us. We didn't play well defensively late game, so we didn't do that all. We didn't do well all tonight on defensive end, and it made us play.
Allison?
AD, so much of this run for your team has been coinciding with your personal journey. Your first conference finals, first buzzer beater, first finals wins, now it's the first finals loss. How are you internalizing it, and how do you expect the next 48 hours to go for you leading up to game 4?
I'll be fine. I mean, I just have to be better. Both ends on the floor, like I said. Foul trouble. Um, bringing the energy. The team relies on me bringing that energy to start the game. And when you pick up two fouls, guys come in earlier, things like that. So I just have to be better. But that was one loss. We're still up in this series. Like I said, we never want to get too high. We don't want to get too low. But we'll look at the film, see where I can be better on both ends, see where we can be better as a team. Come out game 4, um, much better than we played tonight.
Kyle mentioned the slip screens and thing. Obviously, Kelly Olynyk had a huge game. What's sort of your responsibility in that, and what can be done to kind of make that less effective against you guys with the way that they've used Kelly tonight?
Communication, just talking. We know that he rarely sets screens, so we just have to talk to the guy on the ball, just let him know what's going on, so there's no miscommunication, and let either the guy who's handling or the guy who's setting the screen, which is Kelly, get open shots. So we just got to talk, and communication solves every problem. So and then having our help being ready to rotate if it is miscommunication on the ball. So like I said, we're bad in all aspects on the defensive end tonight, but we'll be better game 4.
Yeah, we'll go back to Will for last one.
All right, yeah, last one for me, Mateo. Hey, AD. In game 2, you guys had 56 points in the paint, and tonight you guys only had 34. What did the Heat do to limit the Lakers' effectiveness inside the interior tonight?
We missed a lot of shots at the rim, honestly. Uh, once again, we had shots open in the perimeter, and when we make our shots from the perimeter, it opens up the paint for us. Tonight, we didn't do a good job of that. And so it's kind of, plays hand in hand. And they're giving us a lot of looks. Our shooters got to be ready, take their time and just knock down the shots. And it opened up the paint for everybody else. But tonight, we didn't shoot the ball extremely well. And then also get to the paint, miss layups. And these guys who got out and ran on the break and made us pay for it. So we got to take our time finishing the paint, as well as being ready to shoot the ball when the ball get passed to us on the perimeter.
Thank you.
Yep.